Good morning. How's everybody doing this fine Monday morning? Well, as usual, I'm out here on a free trip, getting my day, and I've got a slow leak in one of my trailer tires. So you hear me grunting and whatnot? That's what that is. We need to get it filled. But as usual, we have morning drama coming in. What I mean by that, I had a person knocking on the door again, a woman. I don't know if it's this one is looking for money or something on some chocolate truck. And I'm sitting here, look, I don't want nothing. And she's like, it's not like that. Well, I don't care what it's like. You knocking on my door at 3 something in the freaking morning. For a minute. Uh, but that's how it is. Yesterday, I tried to go this morning. Oh boy. Doing all that talking, thinking my brain. Put this off. Oh, can you hear me? I heard the thing go off. I'm in the back of the truck. That's, I heard the I heard my earpiece go off like I lost signal. No, yeah, no, I'm good. I'm sitting there. I'm in a quick trip truck stop, so that's a good thing. I'm where there's light and everything. You know, that's the main thing. Yeah. It's take it, brother. It's crazy because the tire looks like it's, like it's full. Freaking that 40 psi, but the truck tire needs to be around 100. To be honest with you, all should, most of the truck drivers will say that we can walk. Look, oh, well, get out of there, look at that. Okay. Something went wrong. Hey, I'm back. Sifting soul, sifting me, what is it? Sifting soul me soul. Oh, bro, I'm getting too old. And then my glasses. Let me go ahead. No, go ahead. Turn this camera off. All right. So you got some. What's the word? You got some live action there. I keep. Why that button? Got some live action on the that can't stop walking but love mowing and cruising show. oh, oh boy, I'm ready to I'm ready to go back to bed. But now we're good. What it is now on duty. Now what I'm doing right here is every time before you start driving, sifting some soil. Okay, I'm sorry. uh, but what I said before, every truck driver's got it's actually the law. Before you start driving, you have to do it. It's what's called a pre-trip. And the reason why I was out there is because, you know, I needed to do a pre-trip, and I checked the tire because I knew that something was wrong with that tire. And, and lo and behold, she was flat again. It takes a couple of days, but it's all good. 95046. Tractor. Yeah. Yeah, it is, and actually, it's the law, so you got to do it. And what happened is you pulled in the scare house. They'll check and see if you've done your pre-trip. If not, you're gonna be paying. Now, now we ready to rock and roll. I am on my way to Laredo, Texas. The stuff that I'm doing across the border. It's big boats. It's big boats. Yep, exactly. So you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, you've had to do it. Uh, it used to bother me at first, but then I realized that I'm checking this stuff for my own freaking safety. Something could be wrong, and I found over the years, I found um, oil leaks, uh, you know, stuff that was broken that you know it needed to be fixed before I could do anything, and if I did look back there, I wouldn't have knew nothing because it's a long behind. I think it's like 72, 74 feet. You know what I mean? It's a long behind view. Okay. Man, hold on 1 second before I go. When I turn my truck on, my Bluetooth switches. My Bluetooth switches to the truck, and we don't need that. Okay. Now that you've guys seen all the hey Mike, good morning, 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 early morning man. Hey, Mike, you be proud of me. I didn't make that coffee. I was like, cause I got this coffee I got on sale is mocha chicolata whatever, and it's really not coffee, but it's syrup, and my diabetes ain't supposed to be having that either. So I don't bother with that. Um, but let's see, Miss Thompson, let's get this puppy, let's get this party started. All right, on the way. We're on the way. Um, so what have I been doing? Okay, I actually found the right part for my core aerator, the tine holders. I actually found the exact part. It's the when you say aerator, that's the pointy things that shove into the ground. Those are called tines. Well, I need six holders, which for the love of you know who costs about dang near they cost about $64 a piece. It's going to be like $79 to get them, you know, get them 1 cent to me. So I got to do it. I'm gonna do it a little bit at a time. Uh, but I get paid Friday. I'm gonna get. I've got two time holders that I had purchased. I'm gonna get 4 times for them and fit them and make sure they're right. I got the air tank so I can work with on my tires. I got the inner tubes on the way. Oh, each no. The tines themselves cost about 12 to 13 bucks a piece. The tine holders are $64. So I need 6 tine holders and 12 tines. I think isn't that I know that's getting that confuses me too. I gotta write it down. Um, but right now I'm really kind of trying to focus on the tires to get the tires fixed. So I got the inner tubes coming. So if I can't air the tires back up, you know, that way, I'm going to, put inner tubes in them and then go from there. And then, I'm gonna do a video. You're probably gonna see me, see me screaming because I'm driving this big bulky thing. This big bulky old 20-year-old professional car right around my yard, but I'm gonna be having fun. I'm gonna be having fun doing it. You know what I mean? Good morning, welcome in. But um, that's the blessings behind doing something that you love to do and hoping that you find other people that are interested in it. Like I said, I was talking about before. Um, I'm going to start focusing more on certain things on my channel when I can, and then after that, wish for other things. Like I said, I love doing it, but one thing is you gotta be um what the heck? I'm trying to figure out how to get onto the highway. I'm down here in Texas, you know, close to Laredo. Um, one thing is, you gotta be. Oh, there it is. These Texas off ramps are real short, guys. They're not like most of them. You get a good 1,000 feet on and off. Texas, like, get off now and turn, and get on now and turn. It's like, geez, Louise, bro, y'all ain't even playing. But hey, it is what it is. And I'm driving all slow like old geezers. They probably who that truck. But hey, it's better than swerving all over the place. When you're driving down the road and you see a truck going, from the left to the right, and he's having a hard time staying in the lane, yo, give him some space or get past him and keep on going. What's going on is that guy's tired and he's struggling to keep going instead of his dumb behind pulling over. He's still going. But you know, I had to learn that the hard way because I was doing it. When I started doing it, I'm like, okay, it's time to find a spot. Yeah, that's a conversation. How do you know? How do you know when is it when is it time to pull over? Well, for truck drivers like me, you only allow I'm only allowed to drive like I just started. Y'all just heard me grunting and putting air in my tire and putting air in my tire for a good 10 to 15 minutes. And I actually did that was my pre-trip. I knew something was wrong, so I had to, make sure the tire was right. But I'm only allowed to drive 8 hours straight. After 8 hours, I have to pull over and take a 30-minute break. That's whatever CSA. It's the law. And then after that, I can drive 3 more hours. So of I got a total of 11 hours. I wish I could see what you're writing there, but hey, y'all want me y'all want me to be safe, but I'll go back and look. But I'm only allowed to drive a total of 11 hours a day. Most guys they'll push it. Nah, not me, bro. And here's the deal: I'm allowed 70 hours to drive 70 hours a week. I'm only allowed to drive a total of 11 total hours. I know it's confusing. I can only drive 8 consecutive hours. But guess what? This is here's the crazy part. Whatever I drive today, I get back at midnight Monday next week. So say for example, if I drive all that whole 70 out, it starts the clock over at midnight on Monday. So if I do 8 hours today, I'm allowed 8 hours back Monday of next week. Isn't that crazy? Um, Monday after midnight. And the other part of that is if I don't want to do all that, what I have to do is do a 34-hour reset. And that actually what is it? That actually resets my riding clock. But if you do 34 hours, you don't get paid, you know? So you're trying to set up your drive time. So I usually set it for I'm driving between 8 and 9 hours a week, so I know that's what I'm going to get back next week. You see what I'm saying? It's like a trick to it. One guy said if you do 8.5 hours, you'll never have to worry about running out of hours because you can literally run out of hours and you have to pull over and you can't drive until you get your hours back. But it's part of the job. I finally got used to it. I used to have to write it down in a book and all kind of crazy behind stuff. But but the blessing with me is I'm on is what's called a dedicated route. I move stuff around for Dow Chemical. So I'm normally Laredo, Texas, LaPorte, Texas, Ben Salem, Pennsylvania, uh, certain other types of Pennsylvania. Sometimes I go to California. Really don't like to go to California, but you gotta do what you gotta do. But this time of year, I don't like to go to California because lo and behold, the storms in the west, and actually the storms up north. A lot of the areas up north. You know, man, the snowstorms. They don't treat their roads too good, and it gets real dangerous. You trying to drive around in a daggone 18 wheeler? No, 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 I'm not with it. Like, that guy. There's a guy that he's always in Miss T's, morning conversation. He's out of Chicago. Not me, brother. When they snowed up there, it snowed. But hey, it's all good. Um, oh, okay. One of the things I wanted to talk about this morning is I don't know about y'all, but um, when you got the Instagram accounts and the Facebook accounts and the TikTok accounts and all these accounts. But you ever notice, and mostly it's with like older gentlemen like myself, you get this picture, these women try to be sending you these nudie stuff and all that stuff, thinking that, I'm gonna fall prey to that. Hey, hold up. I'm married. I'm happily married. I'm good. No, I don't need to look at your. No, I don't need to do this. I don't need to do that. No, no, I'm good. But they think because they see gray on my face that I'm some sucker that's gonna look at your stuff. Are you kidding? My wife's got, not that I'm gonna look, but it's more of a why you why you think I'm a sucker? Like this morning, as usual, because I'm getting ready to get up. Um, I don't see these trucks have curtains, that goes all the way around the front windshield, the side windows, and everything, so you can have your privacy. And it also has a curtain that goes across the back. Well, you know, any of y'all that know, I've told the story, a couple of times. Uh, I almost died in the back of one of these things. I was training another driver, and you know, he ran into a truck, and I was in the back asleep. And I woke up, that covering, that the curtain was on fire. So and that's been about 8 years ago. I still can't sleep with my curtains closed. Every once in a while, when it gets really cold, yeah, I can. I have to deal with it, but I really can't sleep with it. So I pop up. I'm sitting there in the half days, saying, okay, let me get up. I gotta get this load there, and I gotta do my YouTube time slot. I'm bragging to myself. Got to get up, do that YouTube time slot. Then I'm talking myself down from getting that first cup of coffee. Nah, I don't need it. You know, uh, Come to think of it, let me take. I'm talking to y'all. I need to take my daggone. I'm looking for it. Where the heck is it? Oh, Captain Confusion. I need to take my daggone. I'm talking about my blood pressure. I need to take my blood pressure bill. uh, so, so I can get my good old heart. So a heart to break. But I'm doing my thing, and this person come knocking on my window. I'm like, really? See, the thing is, I park in certain truck stops for a reason. These truck stops normally don't have lot lizards and begging people and stuff like that. But as usual, there's a woman come knocking on the window. I'm like, no, I'm waving her off. Like, look, trying to wake up. No, oh, it's not like that. So now you already let me know what you are. You're a beggar. What that mean? They think people think. Well, why do y'all think that truck drivers got all this money? If I had all this money, I'd be buying all that stuff. I'd be buying my core aerator parts. I'd be buying new lawnmowers, and I'd be having a good old time. I don't got that money, you know. I'm struggling just like everybody else. Actually, we actually get paid a whole lot less for the what we should be doing. But and then I'm like, I'm getting in, and then she get frustrated and walk off. Well, yeah, yeah, walk off. That's the whole idea. I'm telling you, look, get away from me. You know, please. I don't want nothing. I don't need nothing. I'm good. I'm saying, wait, I'm good. I'm good. But this is what you go through. Um, that's why I pick normally the pilots and the petros and the lighted areas. It just when I first started, oh. I was Captain Gullible, boy. They used to get me every other day. Oh, I'm broke down the side of the road, and my baby needs Infamil, and I'm this and I'm that, and I'm running to the ATM. I got to help these peoples. I got to help them. And then I'm in the truck starving because I done spent up all my money and done gave it to this one. I done gave it to that one. This one's had Apollopolis disease, and I finally done got to the point where a lot of times you hear people talk about getting robbed out here. Oh, you gonna have a good old time. 'Cause I don't carry money. I don't carry money. I finally got to that point. I don't carry a dime. And I remember, so when I tell you I ain't got, I tell you, um, when I tell you I said I ain't got no money, I'm telling the truth. And I remember I was in North Carolina one time. I'm in North Carolina one time. The guy goes, you know, can you help a brother out? I'm down the road, and uh, you know, uh, I'm broke down, and my wife is stuck there with me. And then he goes, "Oh God!" I mean, literally. I mean, he could have got an Academy Award. Good morning, sweet Reese. This guy could have got an Academy Award for his begging. And I'm saying, I literally said, "Hey, bro, I'm sorry, I don't have no money." And I walked inside, and I hear the cashiers. They go, "That, explicitive, um, is back out there again, begging for money. All he do when he gets some poor sucker to give him some money, he come in here and buy a 6 pack and a pack of cigarettes." And I was so fuming, and I finally said, that's it, that's it. If I'm gonna give money, I'm giving, I'm gonna give it to the United Negro College Fund or something. You know what I mean? I mean, really, it, they 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 mess you up because I came out here God fearing. I'm still God fearing, but I'm cold as ice too because I'm like, nah, nah, nah. You don't need none. You's a sucker. Now if I come out my pocket, there's a reason. The spirit then came over me and said, "Look, give that person." But if you ask me, no. But if I come to you and say, "Hey, you want something?" Hey, I'll give you this, I'll give you that, or whatever. I remember one time, a person asked me, I have any spare change. Literally, he said, "Do you have any spare change?" Well, actually, I did. I had a pocket full of quarters and nickels, and I pulled it out, put it in their hand, and they looked at me and said, "What the F is this?" I just walked away. I literally just walked away. But that's the thing that, okay, I forgot I had this on my mind. Let me tell you about another crazy story out here. Now, earlier I was explaining about how we only allowed to drive 8 hours. As a truck driver, you can only, like, you're allowed to drive 8 consecutive hours. Then you have to take a 30-minute break. Okay, well, I was in Tennessee on I-75. I stopped at the pilot up on I-75. I said, I'm taking my 30 minutes. So I'm just sitting there. I'm sitting in my seat, and I'm just, winding down, relaxing, getting it, getting my whatever on. Just okay, I know I got to take 30 minutes. Might as well wind down. I'm not driving. I have to. So I'm looking in the parking lot, right, and see what you, you women don't understand. Men have what's called, we call this tunnel vision. If I'm looking at you, I'm looking at a specific spot on you. Maybe your face, your facial remarks, or whatever, and that's really it. I'm not looking at anything else. But when a woman looks at you, especially a black woman, y'all are like CSI. you're hitting the hair color, eyes, eye color, the nails, how your nails done, are they clean? What what size are you? 6'2" and a quarter. What color pants you wearing on? How old are you? I mean, the whole gauntlet. And I understand that. My wife's like that. I'm looking at that person, and it didn't dawn on me. I'm looking at their face because they're looking around, right? I'm looking at their face. They're looking around. Then I just happen to look down. This guy is standing there. He's got his shirt on, but he butt ass naked. He's stone cold naked from the shirt down. And I go, oh my God. And I start laughing, right? And he's looking around, and then he goes back in between. There was a guy that had a big bus, one of those big, big bus, and pulling like it's like a double stack trailer, okay? And I'm looking, and I said, no, I got to say something. And I walk inside the truck stop, and I stand in line up. I'm just as calm and collective, and I'm like, excuse me, I don't know how y'all roll around here, but you got somebody that's walking in between trucks on the back row, butt ass naked. I thought you might want to know. And then I go back to my truck after I buy what I buy, and I'm sitting there, right? And I see, the male manager come out, and then I see he's coming out with a female, employee. They walking over there, and the person jumps in their little broke behind car, and they take off like a bat out of heck. They back up out of there, and they drive past the manager with it and just take off. So I'm just, I'm laughing, and I'm saying to myself, you know what? I thought I saw everything out here, but this tastes cake. So I'm sitting there cracking up, and then I get out, and and then I notice the guy in the big bus, the bus slash with the pulling the trailer, and he opens his trailer back door, and I go over there. I said, I talked to him, say, hey, bro, I mean to bother you, but you see that crazy person next to you, butt behind naked? He said, yeah, man. I, you know how I noticed him? He walked up, in the front of his bus. There was like a mound of dirt, and he was standing there pointing inside the trailer. This guy's, bus slash camper, whatever. And he says he was kind of. I'm not gonna say what he was doing, but y'all know what he was doing, standing there. And he said I had to go get I went to the back. The reason why now we find out the reason why he got in his car and took off. He said I went and grabbed my 357 Magnum, and I was coming out there to meet him. And I started dying. I said, "Oh my Lord!" The guy seeing, he said, "Oh, okay, I'm about to get it." He took off. I said, "Oh my God." Oh my God. I said, "Oh my God, this is some crazy." But yeah, this is what you see some crazy stuff out here. That's why, a lot of times I take I take quite what's the word I'm looking for? I have my truck stops that I stop at. I'm normally on Interstate 10 down in Louisiana and Texas. I have spots that I stop where I stop there. You know, um, on I-81 heading north, I have certain spots that I feel comfortable at because you don't usually get these crazies like you see. So, I mean, like like down here, I'm usually don't go down this far to the Texas, you know, this far side. Every once in a while, I'm down Laredo. I have certain areas that I look for, that I'll park at down here. With like Laredo, I can't, coming this far and deep into Texas, I have a hard time because my low carb lifestyle. I'm getting these tacos and the burritos and the what's nots and what you know. I see some of your guys' comments. Yeah, I got down here Laredo, um, heading towards Laredo. It, honestly, the Mexican food gets better and better the closer you get to the Mexican border. So that's what I'm doing when I head down this way. You know what I mean? um, but let's see, I'm kind of all over the place. But a lot of times, this is the stuff you see out here. I talked to my buddy. I'm going to do an interview with him. Uh, Probably say either sometime this week or next week. I'm going to do an interview with him. He's a 3 million mile truck driver. He's been driving for about 30 years, 30 years now, and he's got some stories. Just like we all do. He's got some stories. Oh, okay. I thought I was close to I-10. I'm really not. I'm just coming up. I thought I had passed I-10. Okay, well, that should tell me something. But these are the things that happen. It's usually early morning or early morning or late evening, but this was like right in the middle of the day where the crazy guy did what he did. But like, oh boy, you know. But I'm going to be figuring out. Um, and see, okay, but back to that. When you see that, I, all of this stuff, I'm laughing now, but it can't be stressful out here. So that's why I find again, I go back to you. You got to find what brings you peace. I find peace um, in lawn work, yard working in the yard, stuff like that. I was talking about that. I'm really thinking about it. I'm gonna build me a little um, trough or a little place where I'm gonna feed them daggone deer that could be coming through my yard. And I finally decided because my neighbor, the new people that moved in, there's a little compost bin right at our property line. I think I'm gonna build one right next to theirs. And I was looking at some YouTube videos, and I'm going to. Oh, oh, hi, Blue Chicken. Welcome, welcome, welcome in, welcome in. Um, we ain't talking about nothing but crazy truck driving stories. Uh, let me see something here. Banners. Let's see. Hold on. Hey, Blue Chicken. If you want, just uh, just hit hashtag can't stop, and you drop your link, and you could connect. The folks that are in here are real nice folks. We stick together and hang out and enjoy each other, and you can grow together with us. You know what I'm saying? But me, I'm just it's funny. I was just thinking, am I swerving or whatever? No, I'm not. Yes, I'm being careful. Boy, I'm being old and got the giggles this early in the morning. You know what I mean? And I finally got my good glasses, my new glasses fixed. That little plastic piece in the middle that holds to your nose? It fell off. And I finally got someone in Walmart, the Walmart eyeglass, to fix it. So I'm still trying to get used to everything so clear. Uh, it's not too bad. I don't know what you guys temperatures are where y'all at. It's 48 degrees down here. Um, I don't know about y'all, but I'm ready for summer. And then I'll probably be complaining when summer gets here. But right now, I'm tired of this cold. I'm just gonna be. I'm just gonna keep it 100. I'm tired of this freaking cold. It's cold out here. Well, if you don't have much to share, that's fine. I don't have much to share either. I'm just I'm just a lawnmower. I'm a lawnmower buying addict. I'm still looking. There's a guy in North Atlanta area that's giving away a real mower, but he won't answer his ad on Facebook. He's giving away for free. I was like, I'll take it. I was like, oh boy, ooh, 30 degrees. Oh yeah, 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 yep, yep. I I can't wait for summer, and especially because my relaxation spot is my front driveway. You know what I mean? My relaxation spot is my front driveway, but it's when it's cold, and that ain't a good relaxation spot. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna start. Um, but back to my compost bin. I'm gonna start having tree branches, and all this stuff. I'm gonna get all that stuff broken down, so I can get me some throw that throw all that good stuff back on my dang on lawn. And I found a few places that have free dirt. See about getting it delivered or getting the workout. Well, either way, it's one of the two. But we're gonna figure that out, But I got plans. I got plans. I got plans. Ooh, did he 14 degrees? Ooh, boy. No, no, no. I'm good. I actually got out the truck when I was filling up the air in the back tire. I didn't have to put nothing on. I'm like, okay, it ain't too bad. But being being humped over. But hey, there's I gotta find their link. There is a channel out there that we as content creators we need to be pushing for how their lives are. I'm I'm so happy. I got four people to talk to. I'm actually happy with one person. Hey, look, at this point, I'm happy when I'm talking to myself. At least I'm doing something. But I looked at it's a cruising channel. Their main thing is cruising and everything. They had in their live last night 341 people in their live. Oh my goodness. That was unbelievable. That's we talk about you want to push towards having people the big dogs on our street. They I want to push towards having 3,000 followers, 2,000 followers, 4,000. These folks got 300 people in their live that are that interested in their live. That was freaking unbelievable. Be strange if it's warm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, Mike, what state you in? Be strange if it's warm. Look, look, look. I ain't trying to scare y'all. I'm not getting naked. You might be blinded. You won't be able to burn the memory from your from your head from your head. Oh, that's why Minnesota. Ooh. But you know what, Minnesota, y'all be taking care of your roads. I remember I was up there in the middle of a blizzard once, and I was terrified. Then I hit that state line, and I could see the daggone road. I'm like, oh wow! I was blown away. Minnesota, y'all got plows for the sidewalks. I ain't never seen that. Plows and blowers for the sidewalks. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. Yeah. I remember I got stuck in one storm up there in Idaho. Oh, never again. See, y'all talk about black ice. Y'all see the white ice. That when it's so caked on that road, it's like concrete. And I remember seeing UPS and UPS double, a double trailer. They were pulling a double, and that guy was getting it. Yeah, yeah. Y'all do take care of the road. You don't want to be nothing in Georgia and the Carolinas. If it gets below 32, most northerners come down there and say, I can drive in that. No, it's that black ice. And you be seeing people all over the place. And you know, I learned when I came down here, it'll get cold, it'll rain, then get cold again when it hits the ground. That black ice get, boy, you might as well give it up. And that's why we had that Carmageddon. And we're more embarrassed, but the southern states aren't prepared for the cold weather like the northern states are. They might have one truck. Where you at, Blue Chicken? He said, no, you never get snow or ice. We at Hawaii? Oh, if Georgia gets flurries, they call out the National Guard. They free call out the National Guard. I remember that last storm that came through. I was trying to get those uh the the equipment that I bought at auction, but my wife had to deliver something on the other side of town, and it was like at least 50 roads and passes closed. I had to get online and check the route, and I told her no, I'll drive it. If she just bought a new used car, she got a new used Cadillac. I said, nah, we ain't destroying the Cadillac. We gonna get in my pickup truck. And, if we gonna do something, yeah, then you need to come down to Georgia because I think all the original people that grew up in Georgia moved away, and all the morons from all the other states came down here because they can't drive down. They can't drive in Georgia, especially in Atlanta area. But that's why I fit in because I can't drive either. I just been lucky. I just been lucky. And people like, they be, you know, I've been looking like, you want me to back this trailer in that little behind spot? And they say, yeah, they do it all the time. And I look at them, and go, well, I ain't that good. And they got this blank look on their face, like what? Yeah, I'm sorry, I ain't that good. My buddy told me he said that's what he tell folks, and he been driving for 30 years. He said I ain't that good. I said okay, well I feel for you. Oh boy, they said what's that word? You ever notice? I don't know if y'all ever been down to Texas, but when they do stuff down here in Texas, they do it big. The gas stations be having like 50 to 100 pumps. Like how many people be getting gas? uh, you know, the car, the you know the car sales for the lots be like 4 or 5 acres long. The the malls be huge. They, the restaurants be big, look like a mall, and it's one restaurant. Like y'all be doing, they go big down here. Like everything big in Texas. Let me see what. Let me see what you say you're from. Oh boy. Oh, now I got the giggles, but that's all right. That's all right. But what I'm gonna be doing, what I'm gonna be doing, I'm gonna be doing a Monday. I think I'm gonna do a Monday through Friday um, morning talk, uh, 4 a.m. 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and you know, just just talking about this and that, and having a little fun with it. And I'm just gonna keep it at that. So I done hit my 1 hour mark. So I'm going to say good morning and to folks that have been up all night. Good evening. And I'm going to just say God bless and I appreciate y'all coming by. Miss Typer. I believe y'all. I thank you guys for coming by and just talking and listening to my goofy behind for a couple of minutes. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Good night. God bless.